Welcome to The Insightful Therapist, where we explore the world of mental health, personal growth, and self awareness. My name is Aaliyah Adlaka, licensed psychotherapist and clinical director of Insight Therapy. I'm so excited to share with you all today that our team is growing and Orion Boucher is the newest associate marriage family therapist on our team, and we are so lucky to have him. Welcome, Orion.
Hi. Thank you so much, Aaliyah. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's so fun to be able to do this together. And one of the first things that I said to you is, "How do I pronounce your name? Is it Orion or Ryan?" And you
Yeah.
had such a fun story to share, so maybe you could share that to help others remember as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So my first name, Orion, I'm named after the constellation, not necessarily the mythological figure that the constellation represents, because I know some of the things he did weren't so great. But the constellation itself, my mother was living in Yosemite with my dad at the time, and it was kind of the middle of winter, and she was like really pregnant, walking around in the snow, and just happened to like look up and see the constellation Orion. And that was just the first name that she and my dad were actually able to agree on. So
Oh, such a special story. Like, what a beautiful naming process. I love that.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for this. I find it to be a pretty cool name and a fun story.
So I want to ask you, like, what drew you to the field of mental health and what inspired you to enter this field and to become a therapist? Like, we're just trying to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say a lot of it was just sort of my own experiences in therapy from a fairly young age. And then as I got older, I just remembered these really kind people that helped me through, my own struggles or things that my family may have been going through that I was expressing. So I think the initial seed that was planted was just really positive experiences with really good, nice therapists in my own life.
Hmm. Yeah, it almost sounds like there was a way that you had quite a bit of mentorship and that played such an important role in your life that that's something you're wanting to give forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
And then what would you or how would you describe your approach to doing therapy? Like what does that look like? If I were to say, "Hey, Orion, can I obviously we wouldn't, but I wanted therapy with you. What should I expect?"
Yeah, that's a wonderful question. I really like to incorporate some element of creativity into what I do in the therapy room. Being a musician myself with a background in music therapy with my bachelor's degree in music therapy, I really like to access some element of a person that can be expressed creatively in a way that maybe that words fall short to do or words can't quite do in the same way. I think that we all kind of have this creative space that we share together that's also very individual. And through use of things like music, art of any sort, dance, writing, we can all access this other level of ourselves and each other.
Oh, I love that. And I just so agree that when we're working with like psyche and body and healing and whatever that path looks like for us, creativity is so intricately tied in with how we like to express ourselves. And
Mhm.
I love that you tie in music and creativity. And if I'm a really bad artist, can I still, or if I can't sing to save like I'm the person that looks at other people to clap to know when I should clap. Got it. So if I'm like, don't really identify as a high creative, can I still come to see you?
Yeah, absolutely. I like to, and I would say we as kind of creative arts adjacent therapists, we like to focus on the process more than the product itself, right? So it's not, did you paint or draw a beautiful picture? Do you sound incredible singing? It's more about the experience that the individual has with the art, not the thing that they're creating. And I know it can be kind of hard to like shut off that inner critic for a lot of people. Um, but I think that process itself and learning how to do so can be really therapeutic.
Wow. Yes, I certainly agree. And the times that I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone to read things I've written or journaled about or poems or stuff like that, it's definitely been some of the more transformative moments of my life, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree. Yeah.
All right. So I just want to ask one kind of fun, playful question, which is like you mentioned that you've got this background in music. Are you in a band?
Yeah, so I play in a couple of different groups at this point, with some local musicians in Ojai, where I live. So yeah, in addition to like I play a lot of like bluegrass and kind of like roots, American roots oriented music. I have a background in training in jazz, and I actually like write and record rap music as well. So I try to kind of have like a multifaceted approach to my own creativity through music. Try to not limit myself to one thing or another. But yeah, I'm primarily a bass player, which is what I focused on in college, in undergrad, in addition to music therapy. But I like playing a lot of different instruments. I like exploring a lot of different styles, and I like writing music as well.
That is just so cool. And, I have this fantasy and I'm going to name it, not to peer pressure you, but just to name it that we're getting a gallery of images up in our new office off Cannon Perdido. And we want to do like a first Thursday or something. And it would be so cool at some point to hear some of your stuff. So we'll see
Yeah,
how it'll all work out. But I
yeah, totally.
love
I'm
that.
starting to put together kind of what I would do more as a solo performance, because as a bass player I'm often like backing up other people and kind of their vision of what they want to do. But yeah, as I explore more what I can contribute just as me myself, I'd love to be a part of that.
Yeah, and I've got a number of friends too who are way into music and the music scene.
Awesome.
So okay, well we've got the creative juices cooking.
Yeah.
So I want to circle and we're going to come to a close for today, but I'm just so grateful that you'll be joining the team and I can't wait to see how you touch and transform so many people's lives by being a strong part of this community and serving the Santa Barbara population. So just thank you for all you do. And we're so excited to have you.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be involved. I'm really happy to be in the company of some other Pacifica graduates like myself and just a part of this community. So thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. Bye bye.